What's up, fuck fans? It's Will Butler here. Today we're going to go through a really good grip and wrist exercise, strengthen your grips and wrists for MMA and Jiu-Jitsu and just general martial arts. Don't click off this video just yet though if martial arts ain't your thing, because doing this grip training will improve your grip for just all aspects, depending on what you want to improve your grip for, if it's climbing or just general weightlifting in the gym if you want to get a stronger grip. But if you are a martial artist, watch this video all the way to the end, because I'm going to show you a quick little bonus exercises you can do using a sand. If you're interested, stay tuned. Right, first off you need a bucket, and you need some of this stuff. It's kiln dried sand. It's sand was basically just dried in a kiln, so it sucks all the moisture out of it, so the sand's like, you know when you get through like an egg timer, what's it through? That way it makes it easier to push your hands through the sand. You can use wet sand as it gets, if you want to progress it and make it tougher and harder, but when you use wet sand it can get a bit more messier and that, so dry sand I definitely think is better. It will use this with rice, so you can try it with rice, buy a big bag of rice, stick that in a bucket and use rice instead. By the way, you can pick these items up from like any building suppliers, DIY type places. Right, so you fill the bucket up. Reason why this is such a good strength workout for your hands and your wrists. Don't get me wrong, you could do stuff when you're squeezing, like where you pick up weights, like that for example, using your wrists and your forearms, but a lot of things get neglected, like the opening up and the opening up of the palms of your fingers, because muscles work together in a chain. For example, it's like your bicep and your tricep. If you want to make your bicep stronger, make your tricep stronger, because they work together. One's pulling in while that relaxes, and then when this relaxes, that one's pulling out. So if one's a lot stronger than the other, it's not going to be doing the job of the arm properly. And as you can see, when I do that move, when I'm moving all my fingers, you've got all these different muscles in your forearms. And when I turn my wrist, you've got all these different muscles what work in your wrist and your forearms. So you want to make them all strong. Right, first off, try and make sure you warm up a bit. I know you're using your wrists and your forearms, and these muscles actually recover really quickly, so you can do these exercises quite a lot, because where you're using these muscles all the time with your hands and everything like that, they get used a lot, like I say, so they recover quick because they're used to being used a lot. Having said that though, still try and make sure you warm up and you're fully warm before you start any of these exercises. So like I say, we'll do a quick warm up. Right, so first off, just rotating the wrists as you warm them up. Same with the other wrist. Do it about 20 times each wrist, and then I want you to squeeze back and forth 50 times before you start this. Fast as you can, hard and fast as you can. Really feel the burn in your fingers and your forearms. Right, once you've done that, right, first one we're going to do, we're going to do it 20 times each hand. You're just going to come in, grab the hand and squeeze. come in, grabbing a handful of sand, squeezing. Once you've done that 20 times, come in with the other hand, grab and squeeze. Good. Right. Once you've done that, we're going to go the opposite. Now we're going to go fingers in and open. So fingers in, open. You might find this one a lot tougher if you're not used to doing this. Try and get 20 out of that. If you can't, just do 15, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And 20 this out. Good. Right, once you've done that, we're going to move on to putting your fingers in and just opening them and closing them. Opening and closing. Again, try and do this 20 times. Do it one hand, put it in, do it the other hand. Good, right. Once you've done that, we're going to move on to the wrist now. I want you to bury your hand in. Go down in, there you go. I want you to go back and forth like that. So I'm just doing that underneath the sand 20 times, then swap hand. Right, once you've done that, I want you to go back and forth. So we're just doing that underneath the sand. Nice quick, this will also toughen the skin up on your knuckles, I'm telling you. Right, now we're going to rotate. You can do clockwise or anti-clockwise because we're going to do both anyway. So, just doing that. And we're going to go the other way. Remember, do each one of these 20 times. Each hand. Now last one, you're going to come in, you're going to grab, turn. Go and do that 20 times, or as it's the last set, just try and do as many as you can until you find your hand really burning. So we're on to the bonus exercise, what you can do for martial arts. This ain't necessarily to do with strengthening your wrists, although it'll help absorb impact. Where it's sand, I know it's not as light as punching a punch bag, but it's not as hard as punching a brick wall. Sometimes I like to punch the sand, like I was saying earlier, it will toughen up your skin and it will toughen up your hand, and your knuckles will toughen up your fingers and toughen up your wrists. So let's do pound a pound. And really punch the sand through. As you can see, don't cut my knuckles. It's not going to break your wrist if you do it too hard. So again, to have a play about of it, punch sand. There's your bonus exercise. So have a play about with some of these exercises. You don't always have to have your fists closed. You can have your hands open, what will make them more harder, make the resistance more harder. Like I said, just have a play about with some of the movements. You don't have to do 20 for each one. You can do more or you can do less. It's just one way of strengthening your grip and your forearms. There are loads of different ways, but if you've not tried this way before, give it a try, because where you haven't tried it before, this will probably really benefit you, because where you haven't tried it, your body's not used to it, so it's a different form of training, which means it's going to have a better effect on your body, like your wrist, like your forearms. So you're going to get better benefit out of it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please feel free to share it. Also, if you want to find out about them other exercises I was talking about, Subscribe to my channel because I will be going through other grip forearm exercises to strengthen up your forearms, like I said earlier, and strengthen up your grip so you've got really powerful grip. You could also leave a comment in the comment section if you know of any other ways of strengthening your grips and your forearms, or videos you'd like me to make, videos you'd like to see about how to do that. I do it for my martial arts, my MMA, but like I said, you can have grip strength for other sports out there or just in general. Again, thanks for watching and I'll see you all soon.